Hello, 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 guys. It's big pleasure to be here. Today is 21st of November. Bitcoin is skyrocketing, breaking all-time high again. And today I'm here with Sparsh, CEO of Plena. How are you doing today, Sparsh?
Good, good, good. Thanks for having me. Yeah, really excited about where we're headed now.
Yeah, how is Bitcoin market for you? Are you expecting that we are going to cross 100K for BTC soon?
I think it's crazy. Every day I wake up, I see new all-time high. So I think it's really amazing right now. Everyone is super bullish. I think after the Trump, like before Trump won, right? So I was just talking to a few people, and everyone was saying that the Bitcoin price might go up to by 10% when Trump wins, but then we might see a huge correction. But I don't think we'll be seeing any correction anytime soon. And I think yeah, like 100K is we'll see that most probably next week. And I think we might see Bitcoin go up to 120K by the end of this year or even more. Not sure. And obviously, guys, it's not a financial advice. But yeah, I think it might go beyond 100K.
Yeah, very interesting prediction. As for me, I expect Bitcoin to cross 100K already on Friday because they started options trading. Have you heard about it? Like ETF options trading on Bitwise.
Yes. I think
It-
I've been hearing some really bullish news. It's just that we do see a lot of money coming in. It's just that like even when the ETF Ethereum ETF was supposed to launch, right? So everyone was super hyped and Ethereum price went up to $4,000. But the problem was that when the Ethereum ETF was launched, it went down, right? It crashed. So not sure about the news, but I think yeah, like everyone is super bullish now when now Trump is here. So I hope the price would go, I think, but yeah, like, what's your target? Like, what do you think would be the Bitcoin price by the end of this bull run?
Yeah, I think 250K is not the limit. Like we can
Yeah,
go further. It depends. Yeah, many countries are going to join this if United States are going to buy and make reserve for real. So even a new candidate for presidency in Poland started to promote Bitcoin now. So everyone
yeah,
is joining this Bitcoin wave.
exactly. Yeah.
But what do you think about altcoins? Like, are they going to join this pump? Because right now they are staying very, very, very chill, like not moving fast.
Yeah, it's true. I think we'll see an altcoin rally when Ethereum pumps, most probably in December. But I think once Bitcoin price is done, like Bitcoin starts like stops going up and it's just going sideways, then we might see Ethereum going up and altcoins going up as well. But yeah, I think we'll see that really soon. Everyone is super interested in meme coins right now, but I think yeah, everyone would switch to altcoins really soon because there are a lot of scams going on in meme coins as well. Although a lot of people are making really crazy money, like 30-40x in just a couple of days. But I think, yeah, everyone would switch to sorry, altcoins in just a few weeks.
Yeah, great. Yeah, let's see what will happen next. I hope Ethereum will start to move really soon. I hold it a lot. I hold a lot of
Yeah,
things, and it's a bit
yeah, me too.
difficult. I'm partly happy because of the Bitcoin pump, but I cannot be happy fully, because of altcoins are
Yeah,
staying quiet. But
true.
anyway, let's see. Yeah, let's turn to Plena. It's such an interesting thing to discover. Could you tell us, please, what was inspiration behind building Plena and what you like, what triggered you to start this project?
Sure. So what happened was like I was working in this project, right? And I was helping this project with the product development. And although we reached a really high market cap of $500 million, I saw that we had very few users. We had less than 1,000 users. And I was a bit confused, like, how can we have so few users and so many token holders? And I looked at some other protocols in the space as well. And I saw a similar picture, like everyone in the, I would say, industry, even the biggest projects, which were at multi-billion dollar market cap, they had less than 10,000 or 20,000 users. So I was a bit confused, like why people aren't using these solutions. It's like they're so amazing. And so I started doing more research into it, like why people aren't using these solutions. And I found out that it's really difficult for the users to use these blockchain applications because they have to learn a lot of things, right? Even if they're not from a technical background, they have to still learn a lot of things, right? If I have to give you an example, right? So let's say if you remember Gmail for the first time, so they didn't ask you to go and learn about SMTP, right? And if you remember using Uber as well, so they didn't ask you to go and learn about how APIs or databases work before you can use their application. But if you talk about, let's say, using Uniswap, just imagine using Uniswap as a new user, right? Let's say you transfer someone 100 USDT to buy Bitcoin on BNB chain, and that person goes to Uniswap on BNB chain to buy Bitcoin, but he sees that insufficient, sees that error over there that you don't have enough funds to pay for fees. He would be pretty confused because he's trading with 100 US dollars and he's not seeing any, he's seeing that he doesn't have funds for fees. So that's pretty confusing for them because the person also needs to buy a BNB to pay for the transaction fees, right? And this is just the one part. Then they have to learn about gas prices. They have to learn why do they need to do multiple transactions on chain. And the biggest of all, they have to the I would say about what they're most scared of is losing their private keys, right? So they don't want to create an account or create a wallet and see, okay, if you don't back up your key, you will lose all of your funds because you don't see that on centralized exchanges. And I don't think a lot of people know, truly understand how to store the private keys properly. So we figured out these problems in 2021 and we started building a solution which could solve all of these problems. I basically wanted to provide the users the same user experience that they're getting on centralized exchanges while still having full custody of their funds because I truly believe what that's what crypto was built for, right? And so we started working on Plena, and we didn't know about account abstraction back then. But yeah, we built a solution and we built a technology which is now known as account abstraction. And using Plena, the users are able to solve all of the problems that I talked about.
Hmm.
First of all, they can just create an account with their Gmail account. So you create an account when you log in via your Gmail, you get a blockchain address, and you never lose access to it, right? Even if you lose your device, you can just simply log in into Plena with your Gmail account and you'll have access to your funds. On top of it, you don't have to learn about gas prices. You don't have to buy multiple tokens to pay for the transaction fees. And everything on blockchain happens in one single tap. We were talking about the swap part, right?
Oh,
So when you're swapping your tokens, you don't have to do two transactions. It happens in one single transaction. And this is just the basic thing, right? Simplest thing. If you want to
so
perform, let's
many
say, a really
features.
complex
Yeah.
action,
Mm.
yeah, if you want to perform a really complex action like LP staking or providing liquidity to a DEX, that takes up to 10 to 12 transactions. That can also be done in one single tap. So you don't have to do one single multiple transactions one by one. We just club the or batch the transaction data together and send it to the blockchain. And that is processed in one single transaction, saving users up to 30% on transaction fees as well.
Great. It sounds really great. Just a quick question for our subscribers. It's already possible to use it, right? Or it's going to be
Yes.
developed a bit later? Okay, great. So
It's
I
we have
can attach
1.3
the link
million
so that.
users.
Mhm.
Yep. Sorry to cut you off, but yeah, I just want to say that we have 1.3 million users. Our app is available on App Store, Play Store, and Telegram as well.
Perfect. If someone didn't know, guys, here's the link so you can check it yourself and join a big Planner community. So you recently, as you already mentioned, you launched a Telegram mini app. So what drove you to this decision, and yeah, what do you expect from it?
I would say the main reason was the number of users that you see on Telegram. They have a really amazing community, 950 million users who are using Telegram every single month. And if you look at the stats as well, out of those 950 million users, 250 million users use they're spending most of the time on crypto related channels, right? So that's even more users than Binance. And we had all of those users in one place. So when they announced the mini app feature, it was actually a no-brainer for us to launch the application over there because it could make it super easy for us to onboard those centralized exchange users to an application like Plena where they have full custody of their funds and they also get similar features, right? So we what we did was like we partnered up with some really amazing communities and trader groups. We were doing it before as well, but we weren't getting that conversion rate before because we had to share the link with the users. They had to go to Play Store or App Store to download the application and then test it out. But now what happened was they just shared the bot link with them, the mini app link with the users. They were able to open it. They even created their account and they did some transactions as well funded their wallets as well. So it was crazy. Like we were able to acquire more than 1 million users
Wow.
in just a few weeks. So, and we're expecting to onboard a lot more. Our goal is to onboard 50 million users in the next 12 months. And honestly, I think it's easily achievable because now the users don't have to go to different applications to different play stores to download our application and try out every feature.
Sounds amazing. You also said that you launched a Solana app. So what's going to happen there? Can you describe it a bit better?
Sure. We were thinking of launching on a different chain, which is non-EVM. And Solana is really amazing, right? Like how they handle parallel transactions. They have such high TVL,
Yeah.
such high throughput as well, right? Their throughput, like the amount of transactions they can process, theoretically is kind of similar to Visa. So that's really huge. And the transaction fees is low, and their time to finality is low as well, with a different consensus algorithm. So it was really amazing and like building on Solana. And one of the main reasons was that it has a lot, like we were thinking about it, but we didn't act on it until a few weeks ago. So what happened was we saw that Solana is getting really high TVL, really crazy TVL. They recently surpassed Tron as well in terms of TVL. And on top of it, they have the most active users in comparison to any other chain right now. So we started building on Solana because we saw that the users on Solana are facing similar problems uh, to what other EVM chain users are facing, right? They're still a bit confused about how to store their private keys or safely store them, or let's say how to back up their private keys. And I'm not sure if you recently saw the news on Twitter as well. Phantom updated their wallet, and a lot of users were locked out of it, and a lot of users lost, I think, a few of them lost millions of dollars, and I'm not even sure like what was the total amount the
Crazy.
users lost. Yeah, and just imagine like working so many hours, like studying the market and everything else, like trading for so many days, and all of your net worth is gone. All of your money is gone in just a second. So that was really crazy. And on top of it, the users face these problems as well. That if you have to transfer someone coins on Solana, right, you have to buy Sol for paying the transaction fees, and also if you're trading any meme coin as well, you need to hold Sol. That's a big problem for the users because the traders have a lot of their portfolio on in Sol. And if let's say Solana goes down by 10%, and if you have $1 million, you lose 100K in just a day, in just a few minutes, a few hours, right? Because of the market volatility. And I don't have anything against Sol. I think more than 50% of my portfolio is in Solana. It's just that like for a trader who's investing or trading every day, it doesn't make sense to keep their investment in Solana because they're just trying really hard to make profit, right? And
Mm.
if their portfolio goes down by that much, it becomes a problem for them because all of the money that they've made by trading meme coins or any other coins on Solana, it like they lose all of it, right? They lose, I think, a lot of that. And on Solana, we're launching this week. So the users will be able to create an account on Solana simply like any other EVM account on our application with their Gmail account. They never lose access to their keys or their funds, and it would be super easy for you because and everyone else as well. So let's say if you want to transfer me Bonk token on Solana, right? You can transfer me Bonk without having to hold any Solana. You can pay the transaction fees on Solana with Bonk itself. And on top of it, you can also trade meme coins with USDC by paying transaction fees in USDC on Solana. And it would be much easier for users to move their funds from any other chain that we support to Solana as well because of our bridging infrastructure, the solutions that we've integrated. So it hardly takes, I think, 15-20 seconds to move your funds from any chain to Solana, any other chain to Solana.
That's really cool. So you have Telegram with a great amount of users. You have Solana applications where really actions in crypto happens, and the Radium is biggest exchange, bigger than Uniswap
Yep,
already. So biggest decentralized exchange in the
true.
world. Yeah. So you have so many interesting partnerships. But what is like your ultimate vision of Plena? Where are you going to, and how do you see Plena in next, like during this bull run and after it? Your vision.
Uh, I would say when we started, right, our goal has been kind of the same, what we want to build. We wanted to build an application kind of similar to Binance, right? But completely decentralized, where we don't have any control over users' funds and users have complete control and they're able to interact with different apps as well and utilize different features in our application like lending, swapping, and everything else. But one of the problems that we saw was that the users are still a bit confused because they have to keep funds on multiple chains, right? For example, if you have funds on Arbitrum and you want to trade meme coins on Solana, you have to bridge the funds from Arbitrum to Solana first and then trade it there. And if you want to, let's say, trade perpetual futures on Arbitrum, because I think Hyperliquid is the biggest perp dex on the market right now, right? So on Arbitrum right now. So you have to bridge your funds from Solana to Arbitrum, and then only you are able to trade perps over there, right? It doesn't happen on exchanges because let's say if you deposit funds on Binance, you have funds in one single account, and you're like you can trade meme coins over there, you can lend assets from there, you can trade futures or perpetual futures or anything else, right? You can do everything from one single chain without having to worry about which chain your tokens are on, right? So we're actually trying to build something similar. We're using chain abstraction to do that. So like once we're done integrating that, the users don't even need to worry about where they're keeping funds. So even if you have funds on Arbitrum, you're able to buy meme coins on Solana without bridging it in one single transaction. And when you have funds on, let's say, Base or Solana or any other chain, you're able to use them to trade perpetual futures or place limit orders on any coin which is available on any chain. So the users won't have to worry about anything at all. So that would be our goal. And I think that version of our application would be live really soon as well. I would say in a month or two max.
Sounds great. Sounds great. But finally, the most important part for our community and traders, like when is going to be the token generation event? When is going to be possible to buy, trade token?
Sure. I would say, yeah, our community was waiting for that as well. Finally, the markets are better, and we'll be launching our token on 27th of November.
Mhm.
So, and we're doing a public sale as well on ChainGPT and CD5. We did a small sale of 150K on our pad as well, just for our community because we gave them NFTs and other opportunities to invest and like support us, and they got the chance to invest in Plan as well. So that was sold out pretty quickly. We're doing two other public sales on ChainGPT and CD5, so users can participate over there as well. And about the exchange, can't reveal the name of the exchanges because of the agreements that we've
Oh
signed
yeah, of
with them.
course. Yeah.
So they're the first one to announce it, and then only we can announce it. But yeah, guys, if you want to get more updates about this, just follow us on Twitter, and we'll be sharing about the exchanges and the exact listing date and the listing time as well over there on our Twitter, Discord, and Telegram.
All right. So, guys, the link is here attached below the video. You can go subscribe on Twitter. Also, check Plena app, start using it. So, Sparsh, thank you so much for this information. It was great to have you here on the interview, understanding what is happening and when to expect Plena token. It's really important to know.
Yeah, thanks for having me, man. And what we'll do is we'll share all the links with you so you can share it with your community. And yeah, guys, if you're watching, just follow us on Twitter and join our Telegram and Discord so you're updated about like when we're exactly launching our token, like at what time.
Yeah, guys, don't miss Plena Token Generation event. It's really cool to participate. So, thank you so much again, and let's experience this bull run. Have a good day, guys. Thank you, Sparsh, and see you in the next
Thank
video.
you.
Thanks.
Thank you.